was meant to say smash cunts. Welcome to Ace in the Hole, the fitness channel aimed at men over 40 who want a little bit of advice. And this is our interview series with athletes or has-beens, and you'll get a lot of information from them, and we'll also find out a lot of their secrets. And so today, let's welcome Ryan Nelsen. Ryan, thanks for coming in, mate.
No problem.
In this day and age, everyone's worried about this whole left, right, black, white thing. What was it like to be Grand Wizard for the All Whites?
It's pretty awesome. It was pretty special because New Zealand's like playing for your country is pretty awesome, you know. So I suppose being the captain of it was pretty cool. New Zealand does have this strange thing about naming their teams though, right? The All Blacks and then the All Whites,
Yeah.
and then the basketball team's the Tall Blacks, which is a strange one.
Because they're not that tall.
Because they're not that tall.
No.
And I think what the badminton team's called the
Black Cocks.
Black Cocks, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd rather be called that one.
Yeah.
No one's do that.
Probably bigger than the Tall Blacks.
But yeah, it's when you talk to Americans, it's a tough one, isn't it? We have to try, but that's growing up in New Zealand, right? We don't think of things like that.
No.
You know, you just don't.
Because I tell people, oh yeah, he's a captain of the All Whites, and they're like, the teams are called the All Whites.
I know, so it was an honour to be the captain of the All Whites, but in the right way.
Yeah.
I think maybe, especially when I came overseas, just being a New Zealander, I think most people, we're pretty kind of, I suppose, likeable, and we don't really have egos and things like that.
Not very likeable at all.
Definitely not. But yeah, I think it's just we're pretty accepting of all cultures and all that, and so it just becomes a natural thing. I think most New Zealanders are kind of like that.
So at one stage, obviously you played in the Premier League, is that what it's called in the UK?
Yeah, the English Premier League. I played for Blackburn when they were a pretty good team for about 9 years, then Spurs for a year, and then Queen's Park Rangers for a year.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That must have been fun.
Always looks a lot more fun from the outside, and then when you're in the middle of it, and
it's a lot of work, right?
Oh my God, yeah! Pretty much everyone in the world wants your job.
These cheeky little darkies want to get it.
Cheeky little everybody's want to get it.
Question got sent in by Kevin, one of my sidekicks. You want to know in a rugby culture like New Zealand, what made you choose soccer? Because you built like a rugby player.
Yeah, I get this question all the time. My mum ran the household, and she was exactly, and she came from a soccer family.
Right.
Which crushed my father, who was a big rugby guy. You know, he actually didn't talk to me for about 10 years, to tell you the truth, because I didn't play rugby. So.
I'm sorry. So, I'm from up closer to the Shire. You're from down like Mordor way, right?
Yeah.
Did that have? So that had nothing to do with it, because those guys down the south, they had big. We were like just hobbits or where are you?
Wow, we came from Christchurch, which produces some of the best rugby players in the world, right? Like
all Steels then?
Yeah, all Steels.
What was the favourite country that you played soccer in?
Played in some crazy places actually. Played in Iran. We played Iran in Tehran. Playing in those Middle Eastern, like Bahrain. I can remember in South Africa we played in a Soweto township. After the game we came back in the change room and there was about 50 gangsters in the trunk stealing all our stuff.
Really?
Holding guns.
Where was that?
In a Soweto township called Vuslarus, I think it was called.
Don't go to Vuslarus.
Do not go to Vuslarus. And then as we were leaving, and there was like 3 guys with AK-47s just walking through. It was just like,
wow.
Just experiences like that. I want you to remember.
If you get to live past them,
it's all positive if you get past it.
But back to Iran, you know, say at sporting events here, or Australia more likely, score a goal, woo, titties come out, and when you played in Tehran, it was either like, wah, and they flash their heads.
When I played there was no woman allowed in the stadium, and then they all have their own white state cars. So there's about 70,000 at the game, and probably about 25,000 exact white cars in the parking lot.
Oh.
We saw a couple.
Did you think they were your supporters? Wow. Why do they get the white ones?
The government gives them.
Big governments.
Well, I mean, it's just they take all the money, and it's
That's what government does.
You know, when you're there, you definitely know. Like the police are just these massive these stick baton things, and if one of the crowd gets just a wee bit out of just smashes them around the head, and these guys carry.
So they're the hooligans. The security guys are the hooligans.
It literally is. It's the hooligans control the asylum. It is unbelievable.
Wow.
Just one person takes one step out of place and he gets the living shit kicked out of him. We're talking, I was there, 2004, so we're talking, maybe it's changed in 15 years, I don't know, but it was...
They've got a lot more the same?
Yeah, I don't know.
They're going to change for a lot. It's good just to make it to the World Cup, right? It's incredible.
Well, the World Cup's a whole different ballgame. That's, for a country like us, that was we've only done it twice in our history. We had 3 draws.
Oh, yeah.
We never lost.
I forgot that a draw is as good as win in soccer.
Draw is great, especially sometimes. So, good pub quiz question here. Which is the only undefeated football team in the 2010 World Cup? That was New Zealand.
Woo!
So,
I'm very proud now.
Yeah. The other results just didn't go away, so unfortunately we missed out.
So, at one stage in your career, you would have been probably the highest paid New Zealand sportsman, higher than Tiger Woods' caddy, more than Richie McCaw, Dan Carter.
I think most of those All Blacks.
Possum Bourne.
They pay you well.
Good.
But they should, because it's freaking hard.
Yeah. It's supply and demand, and you're in demand. Whoa! You were drafted 4th in the draft.
Yeah, I actually didn't really want to be a soccer player. I actually wanted to be a lawyer. Oh, that's why I went to university. I was undergrad, and then I managed to get a scholarship to do law school.
Yeah.
And they said, go into the real world for a couple of years before you go back to law school. I was going to go get a job, but I ended up getting drafted.
Right.
And I thought, well, bugger it, I might as well play soccer for a couple more years before I go back to law school.
That's the real world.
The real world. So, I kind of thought getting paid for this soccer shit's kind of quite cool. So that was, that 2 years became 4 years, and then after that 4 years I got picked up by Blackburn in the Premier League. Another 12 years later, I met a lot of lawyers, and then I realised I didn't want to be a fucking lawyer.
Yeah, right. Take that, lawyers. What were you weighing when you played?
About £200.
Do they pay women in sport?
I think it's getting a lot better. I think they should get paid a heck of a lot more than what they do, especially in soccer, because most of the money that goes back into the game is from soccer mums or girls who play soccer. They're good spenders of money in the soccer industry, right?
Yeah.
So shouldn't that be reflected back into paying these role models who should be girls? Should be. I think they should get a piece of the pie. Yeah, they should get a piece of the pie.
No, who's that one?
She was
Hope Solo.
Hope Solo, yeah. Yeah, I think so. I think she beat up her fiancé or something.
Some boy.
I don't know, I'm just guessing.
Probably grabbed a bone.
Probably.
I would have. Yeah, this is a fitness channel for men over 40. Still working out, obviously. What's your kind of routine?
I have like 3 things that I probably do. I probably have where I go kind of 100 reps on a lower medium weight and just battle it out, whether it's deadlift, squat, bench press, but I do 10 sets of 10.
So it's a weight that you could do maybe 12, 15 reps at, and you just
it's
chip away at it?
It's it's more of a mental thing for me as well. You're hurting after the 4th or 5th set, and you just got to drag yourself through it. And then I'll do that probably with 5 different kind of exercises. So it's 500 rep type thing. So it's a bit of pain, a bit of mental anguish. I quite like going to dark places mentally. And then I'll do interval or HIIT type exercise as well.
I thought you were going to say HIV.
Well, yeah, I probably got that as well. But
early onset HIV.
Yeah. And then I'll do that, and then, again, try to go to dark places where you really hurt yourself.
I see you training on the turf, down right against the wall, right at the back end. Is that because you're a defender? You just like to be back there just in case someone gets through and you just come and smash the cunt?
I normally like not having my back against or away from this guy, because that's why I put my back against the wall, so I can see him. Just get a bit worried. Yeah, you just never know.
You've opened yourself up now. I'm coming for you. You switched codes, right? You switched from soccer to rugby.
Well, now that soccer is over, I work with in the rugby space now. So yeah.
Do they consider you a traitor?
No, they bring me in. They want me in.
What do you do for the rugby?
So I own what you call a top level domain, which is top level domain is like a .com or a .net or .org.
Yeah.
I own .rugby.
Oh.
So we partner. We have a joint venture with World Rugby. So they used to be worldragby.org and now they're world.rugby. The Blues,
yeah.
They used to be theblues.co.nz. What is that? Are they musicians? Or are they upset? Are they sad? Like, nobody knows what it means, right?
Yeah.
And this is specific, and now they're blues.rugby. It's just easy, right?
Yeah.
So we're us and World Rugby are now going around all the global rugby community, and we're just going to change them.
What do you think it would cost me to get Ace in the Hole .rugby?
$75.
$75.
Yeah, that's it.
A month? A year?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's the standard price for a .rugby.
Really? That's it?
That's it. $75 a year. So the Blues,
yeah.
$75. The All Blacks, they got it. You get $75.
Okay.
That's it. And then a lot of that money goes back to World Rugby, which then distributes to the grassroots levels in that country you bought it from. So if you bought it in the US, a portion of that money goes to the grassroots.
I don't know if I can afford $75 a year though.
That's the problem. It's $75, and also in basketball as well. So
what?
So we own basketball.
So you're smart. Like you got in there when that sort of thing happened.
Yeah.
Wow. Talk about.
So we work with FIBA on that one as well. So they used to be FIBA.com. Now they're
FIBA. What's FIBA?
Exactly. What is FIBA.com?
What is it?
Well, it's the federation. It's like FIFA and
yeah. Everyone knows FIFA.
Yeah, but federation.
Because of PlayStation.
Yeah, exactly. So FIBA is just basketball instead of football.
Oh, okay.
FIBA. Yeah. So
yeah.
Federation International Basketball Association.
No, that doesn't work, right? Basketball's the way.
Yeah. So.
Tall Blacks.
Yes, and New Zealand's got it. If you check the New Zealand website at their nz.basketball.
So all I need is a sponsor for $75 a year, and we get Ace in the Hole .rugby.
Yeah. Do you have a website?
Yeah, but it's not going yet.
I'll gift you Ace in the Hole .rugby. How about that?
Oh yeah.
If you can get a sponsor, you get a sponsor. Yep.
Wow. You talk about dark places. You're from Christchurch. Sorry about what happened there. Have you seen the video?
No, I haven't.
Would you be arrested if you said you had?
I couldn't even if I tried to, even if I could, I wouldn't have watched it.
Yeah.
I don't have the stomach for that, in all honesty.
Have you seen the manifesto?
No.
So you don't know much about it, really?
Yeah, I do. One of my good mates is one of the armed defender squad who was first there.
Yeah.
So he told me
because they were running drills that day.
Yeah.
They always run drills when things like this happen.
Yeah. Yeah. So I asked him. I said, "Did you have a go at him in the cell when you got him?" Like, and he goes, "No, unfortunately, I lost the coin toss."
Was it between him and one other person?
I don't know. So I'd say that guy might have got a bit of got sorted a wee bit. But yeah.
What happened to his accomplices?
I'm sure. But it's the
He
whole.
spent a lot of time travelling around the Middle East on no money.
Yeah.
Who funded that?
Yeah. I mean, there's conspiracy theories everywhere, right? Like you can.
That's why they only made one. They got rid of his accomplices, because then it's a conspiracy. If it's just one guy, no longer a conspiracy.
There we go.
One crazy Australian.
Yeah.
Who was funded to travel around the Middle East and spend a lot of time in Turkey, even though he hates Muzzies.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
Look, you're asking the wrong guy. I could give you my opinion, but it's not worth a diddly squat. Can I figure out a conspiracy theory that I can't? No, I can't.
Yeah.
So it's all about what you can take care of, I think, or what you
That's a good attitude.
can handle vehicles, yeah.
So stay out of it. Don't come down my rabbit hole.
Stay out of
It's a scary rabbit hole.
Go help some loved ones, or try and help. Spread love.
Early onset HIV. Change my hat. So overnight, the New Zealand government made thousands of people criminals by banning certain types of guns. What's up with that?
Well, I think they gave them a stand down period, right? They've got the choice to go bring them all in and it's a payback. So they actually can make money out of it.
Now they can't protect themselves from a tyrannical government.
No, they can't. No.
From your mate, the armed defender squad, who wins the toss, you come in, boom!
Yeah.
Where's your sheep? Give me your sheep. You don't give them the sheep.
I think if somebody gets out of bed and they're worried about a tyrannical government, then that must be a tough day to live. If that's your main worry, then you get out.
You get out of your bunker.
Even if you had 25 freaking assault rifles and a bazooka,
Ooh.
if a government wants to come for you, you know, like what's your little gun going to do anyway when a freaking...
Give you fighting. You go down fighting.
What, when the drone drops a freaking missile on you? Yeah, good luck.
Yeah, drones.
Government's got more money than you're done. So
let's not pay taxes.
Well,
then I can get the $75 a year for the direct.
To be fair, yeah, you might not have any health, you might not have any hospitals or anything like that, or schools or anything like that, or your garbage.
Private schools.
Your
schools.
Your garbage might not get picked up.
You send the kids to the government schools.
The only reason we had to send them there is we couldn't get into the publics. You can't get into any schools.
Lucky you.
Yeah.
You don't want them educated in the public system.
No,
the British system's good.
There's good schools here. Some of the public schools here are good.
Really indoctrinate them.
Toughens them up as well. Hands them up, I reckon.
I'm going to bring back the tyrannical government into it again. How are you dealing with the plastic straw ban?
I'm still surviving, which is a surprise. I didn't think I'd be able to, but I actually like it.
Yeah.
I actually think it's freaking cool. The reason why is not because it's straws. It's just the first step to hopefully.
Because you've got to cook us slowly like a frog in a pot. Why not just say, hey Amazon, no more fucking plastic packaging?
Yeah, it's a first step to getting there, right? You've got to make a step.
Plastic bags.
Totally. Hopefully that'll be next.
Straw. Why the straw? Like, seen that video of the turtle with the straw up his nose? He's the poster child.
He's the poster child for that thing.
That's what you call a false flag turtle.
Yeah, and look, like a lot of people say, like, did that straw manufacturer not provide the right donations or anything like that to certain people to get certain things back? Like, we can say that things, but I try and look at the positive. There's probably 1,000 plastic crap that needs to freaking get rid of. Is straws one of them? Yeah, they are. Fucking, you're gone. Hopefully,
because of the turtles.
Because of a gorgeous turtle.
Well, it depends on your perspective, because we're from the Pacific, and there's lots of islands there that rely on tourists to go there, right?
Totally.
But the turtles come up the beach at night. You've seen that David Attenborough makes a documentaries. They come up on the sand, and they go up on the soft sand, and they crawl up over the sand dunes into the hotel, and they go up to the pool and the bar, and they eat all the straws.
That's
and now
awesome.
There's no straws for people to drink the cocktails. They have to drink. You've drinking a pina colada with no straw, you look like a cum face.
That's true.
So now these people in the islands, they got no money because the tourists won't come because the turtles ate all the straws.
And they look like idiots in their pina coladas.
You didn't think about that, did you?
No, I didn't think about that, and I'm kind of glad I didn't, because now it's like...
Now you want the straws back.
Yeah.
I met Timo Morrison once.
Yeah.
I've been playing in Italy for a few years, and I always mixed up Māori and Italian. And I was walking down the road, and I met Timo Morrison. I was like, "Kia ora, Tim," and he's like, "Kia ora, kei pete koe." I was like, "Kei te pai." Fuck, that's embarrassing. He could have just Jake the Mustney right there.
What a movie that was. What a movie.
Yeah.
That's one movie that everybody should watch. Yeah.
Yeah. Except Battered Housewives.
Yeah.
Or people thinking of hitting illnesses.
If don't watch Once Were Warriors if you're gonna hit your wife. Yeah.
Or if you've been hit as a wife.
Or if you're a teenager and if you're a bit upset, that's not really.
But it is an amazing, great movie.
But it's a pretty powerful movie, yeah.
Yeah. Should we have a workout sometime?
Wow.
I don't know if you work out too hard. 100, just dark place.
Just
I don't know. I used to
place.
just get a pump on and do some. I've had 2 hip replacements, so do some hip work and some guns.
Guns are key.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, whenever you want, mate, because I just literally, headphones on, just...
Oh yeah, I'll just follow you. All right.
Whenever you want.
Well, thanks a lot, Ryan. Thanks for coming in.
Not a problem.
Appreciate your
Absolute
honesty.
pleasure.
I'm going to edit it and make you look like the biggest
Prick around.
Islamophobe, sexist. Yeah, it is what it is.
People have said worse.
See, I was worried. I thought you worked with like World Rugby. I didn't think that you owned it, and I was like, oh, he's not going to be able to say anything. Like Israel Folau. I was like, he's going to quote the Bible and then just get banned from Twitter.
Yeah. No, they can't touch me.
Thanks a lot again, Ryan. Did I already
No
shake your hand?
problem.
I did. Let's do it again.
Done.
All right. Thank
Awesome.
you. Hey, everyone. Make sure you hit like, subscribe. What's the other one?
I don't know. I don't have a clue.
Hey, everyone. Make sure you hit like, subscribe, share, and the bell notification so you can get updated when I post another video. And we'll see you later, next time, with Kevin and Joe. And we'll be back in the hole downstairs with the map and the sparkly lights. See you later. Yay!
Sorry.